Hello YouTube, it is KG and I apologize for the fact that I'm standing still beholding the camera, but today I'm here to show you my new face routine, and it's actually a new body routine. It's just a new routine in general. I've started to notice some problems with my face and body starting to arise that I kind of just want to destroy. I've never really had any intense skin problems except for acne, which only comes up around my time of the month, so otherwise I'm usually good to go. But I ran out of face soap, so my acne situation is not looking good. And while I'm remedying that, I may as well fix some other things. I have some hyperpigmentation in my face I would like to get rid of. There are things I want to prevent, such as dark circles under my eyes, which are kind of starting to form, like in the tiniest bit. Wrinkles, things like that. On my body, I do have, like, acne scars, sunspots, dots. I don't know what they are, but they're just these brown spots on my shoulders, back, and chest that I want gone. My knees are starting to darken. It's mostly hyperpigmentation, actually, now that I'm saying it all out loud, are just things that I want to get corrected. So I'm going to be taking on a new face and body skincare routine for the summer. I'll be testing it out for a month and letting y'all know what I like, what I didn't like, what works, and what doesn't work. So let's get to the store and spend some coin. My budget is $60. I'm hoping to be around there. I'm hoping I can get everything I want for well under $60, but I'm also trying to be realistic. I cannot buy a new wardrobe with $100, and I cannot completely revamp my skincare routine with $15. So I'm being realistic, giving myself $60, but I'm hoping I can do it in under that. So I'm going to be hitting up Ulta, maybe Target, Walmart, somewhere, something. I don't know. I don't actually have the fullest plan. I'm just gonna go and see what happens. The goal is to be cheap, but also efficient. So let's get into it. I always see vloggers like driving while they vlog, and it's so cute, and I will be able to do it at some point. I just have to get the like little thing to put your phone on. So I kind of decided to start my journey at Walmart. My hair. At the very least, I'm here to get a little stand to hold my camera, like we talked about. But I'm also going to check out the beauty section and see if there's anything for my face, body, nails, maybe even hair that can help me out. So I got my little phone mount. I'm going to do a whole portion of this video. I show y'all everything I got and where I got it from, but I got my phone mount and I just wanted to like film a little part because I'm really excited to have it. Like, my phone is mounted. What the heck? My phone is also navigating me to Target, so if you hear Siri pipe up, that's why. She's taking me places. I don't know which direction she wants me to leave the parking lot in, though. It is currently 8:36.
In 600 feet, turn right.
It is currently 8:36 p.m. And, the mall area that I'm in, it's a mall and like a bunch of surrounding plazas. It closes at 9, but Target stays open until 11, so we are gonna go to the Target. And Walmart was mostly useless. Their phone Walmart was mostly useless. The phone stands in Walmart were way too expensive, like $20 and stuff. And I'm just like, listen, not me, not this broke bitch life I'm living. You must
continue on Financial Center Way for 3/4 of a mile.
So Walmart was too expensive, and then their skincare section was mostly lotion, like body lotion, and I was like, I have lotion, I don't need lotion. My phone is shaking a lot. I'm just not realizing that. I hope that doesn't bother you guys. This is a very bumpy road, so I'm struggling. But anyways, I'm headed to Target. I'm gonna go get some more stuff from Target, and then we're gonna film a haul and see where we have to take this video from there. I'm behind a 18-wheeler who doesn't seem to know which lane he's in. It's very stressful when a big vehicle like that does not know what it's doing. Do not reverse, Lord. Lord. I need help. I need aid. I need Jesus. I'm not trying to die today. So, went in Target, did the Target. Target did not have anything of use to me. today is Friday, tomorrow's Saturday. So Sunday, we're going to go to Ulta and finish this journey. I wish I had done it today because I kind of wanted to test more products. But it's okay. We will get my first impressions video going once I have all my products purchased. And tomorrow, I think I'm going to film a drive with me since I have to drive a 30-minute sort of commute. I don't know what I'm going to talk about in that video, but it sounds like fun. So, Target was a bust. Alright, you guys, I am back. It is Sunday, and we're headed to Ulta today to try and get the stuff that I couldn't get from Target or Walmart yesterday. So I've done my shopping, and there's some things that I did find, some things that I didn't find, and some things that I have. Let me just get into talking about what we've got going on. So for my previous skincare routine, I just used an exfoliator on my face whenever I felt like it, a face wash every night in the shower, and just normal body lotion also on my face, and that's what I had going on. So since I've run out of face soap, I got a new one. Every time I run out of face soap, I kind of tend to get a new one, and the one that I got, I do not think works for me. It is Yes to Tomatoes Clear Skin and Acne Clearing Detoxifying Charcoal Cleanser. Yes to is like a big new brand up on the come up, and I got this sample size one from Target, and I'm happy I got a sample size and then a real size because I just do not like this product. It does nothing for my acne. If I get close, you can see I've still got this bad boy going on and just a plethora of smaller dots on this side, which is not normal for me. My face normally breaks out around my period, and there are other times I'm not used to having unclear skin, so the fact that I'm using this and it is not clearing my acne, it's not working for me. I've been using it for maybe 2 or 3 weeks now. I've only gone through that much of the bottle, which isn't bad, but I just don't like it. Furthermore, the charcoal, like little charcoal pieces that scrub, it's too intense for my face. It's not that it hurts, it just irritates my face afterwards. And then if you leave this, if you let this sit on your face, which I like to do with the face soap, it starts to smell really rancid. It smells like rotten tomatoes, which I know it's say yes to tomatoes, but it could smell like fresh tomatoes. Or, anything, but it doesn't. So I don't like the smell, I don't like the exfoliating parts of it, and I don't like that it just kind of isn't working for my acne. So this whole say yes is a no for me, say no. And they have other products like say yes to cucumber or whatever, but I just avoided the brand when shopping because this one didn't work for me, so I kind of just turned off the whole thing. Because that wasn't working for me, I knew that I would need a new facial cleanser. So that is where Ulta came into handy. I wanted to buy a new facial cleanser, but I also didn't want to waste any more coin, so I decided to go with a brand that I know works for me because I've used their facial cleanser before and it worked really well. I love the smell, and it just had good products. When I was reading the ingredients, I like the products, so that's just the brand that I went with. I'm trying to figure out what this brand is called. It seems it's called Formula 10.0.6, which doesn't seem right, but it's the one that uses this kind of bottling and this kind of font. The last soap that I got from them was smaller, and it was a different scent basically, but this is their best face forward daily foaming cleanser with passion fruit and green tea and lots of other lovely things. So this is kind of a new product for me, but I know the brand, so I'm not too surprised. But these are good because they smell really good, and they just make you feel fun when you're smelling good stuff on your face, and they work really well for acne. And the products in here do not seem it's not a bunch of stuff where you hypobenzoic acid. What is that? It's more things like water, sodium, passion fruit extract, things like that, where you kind of know what's going on when you're reading the label for this a bit. I was really considering this face soap, trying a new brand. I was going to get the grapefruit pink little thing that's always there. I think it's by Neutrogena. I don't know. It's grapefruit wash or whatever. But I couldn't find anything cheaper than this. This is 5 fluid ounces for $5.99. I couldn't find anything proportionally cheaper, so I just decided to stick with this because I know it works and it's cheap. The next one's going to be one that I didn't get. I had witch hazel. I had this big old bottle of witch hazel by Studio 35, and I wanted to just get more witch hazel. The only thing that I found with witch hazel in it was a Shea Moisture spray. It was witch hazel, African black soap, and something else, and it was just way too much money. So the witch hazel didn't happen. Everywhere in stores that I saw something that I saw a bottle that was like, oh, maybe that's witch hazel, it was micellar water. Apparently witch hazel is a thing of the past, and micellar water has come for next. I don't want micellar water though, I want witch hazel, so I'm still on the hunt for some witch hazel. Like I said in my old skincare routine, I had a face scrub just whenever I felt like it. I had a exfoliating coffee face scrub from Los Angeles. This is not really sold in stores. Me and my mom went to the spa, and this was like the spa brand coffee face soap. It was very expensive, but it worked very well, and I love coffee on the skin. I love the smell, and as an exfoliator, I feel like it's, you know, rough enough to exfoliate, but not so rough that it hurts my face or irritates my face. I think coffee is a great exfoliator for me, and I should have gotten a coffee exfoliator, except that I was being cheap. I actually bought my exfoliator when I was at school still, so I only had the options that were around me. Like in the store at school, coffee exfoliator was not available, so I got instead apricot scrub. This is a Target brand. I know that I don't like apricot scrub. I tried it in the past once before, and it's just too rough. It's just too rough. I don't like apricot scrub. But it was $1.99, and I needed an exfoliator, so it just happened. So my plan is to switch this to a hands and feet apricot scrub, and eventually get another coffee scrub for my face. But until I do that, I will be using this on my face, even though I don't like how rough it is. I'll just use it, you know, not every day, not every 2 days. I'll just use it rarely. But it does have that fun acid in it to help with acne treatment. So, I mean, maybe, but I just don't like apricot scrub on my face. I'm gonna try and get a coffee scrub. While we're talking about scrubs, I did want to scrub for my body. I have just like back acne, shoulder acne, chest acne, and I just feel like my skin could be brighter, which exfoliators tend to do. They tend to kill dead skin, reveal your new skin, and your new skin is usually brighter than your dead skin. Like if you're dull, it makes you not dull. I don't know the word for that, but it adds radiance to your appearance. So from Walmart, I got a Shea Sugar Scrub by Tree Hut. I got the tropical mango flavor, or scent or whatever. It is 18 ounces, which is great for the price of $6.48. This stuff smells really good, and I like the ingredients in it, so that's why I went with this one. Also, it's a sugar scrub, and like I said, apricot scrub is just too rough for my face and for my body, so I wanted to try something that wasn't apricot, but I didn't want to put coffee all over my body, so I went with sugar scrub. Hopefully this works for me. I do have some darkness on my body that I want to try to address. So I already owned shea butter and coconut oil, but I use them mostly for my hair. I'm now going to be applying these to the skin to promote moisture and see if it can't correct some of this darkness. They're not known as darkness correctors, but exfoliating and having moist skin kind of tends to like naturally fix the problem, so I'm hoping that one of these will help me out, or at least make me shine a bit more and look a bit more lively in my skin leg game this summer. I've always had this Hanalei lip scrub, and I've never used it because I didn't think I needed a lip scrub. My lips have never been like super crusty or nasty, but I'm going to get into trying this and see if it is anything of value to me, see if it does anything for me, just to try it out. I was gifted the L'Oreal Pure Clay Face Mask, the green one. I've used it once. I rather like it. I like how it makes me feel, but from one application, I took out about half of this container. So this stuff is not going to last me very long. I don't know, this container size is just not made to last. And I was told that this container was $15. Maybe it's just because of where we got it from, but it's expensive. So I needed a cheaper mask that was going to do more for me. I ended up getting this from Five and Below, but it was also featured at Ulta, so that makes me feel better, A, because it wasn't upmarked at Ulta, it was still in the same price range, and B, because it makes me feel like the product's more legitimate, because it's not just featured at like Five and Below, the dollar store kind of thing, it's at Ulta, which is like a makeup beauty sort of thing, so it makes me feel a bit better about buying this. It was $4 at Five and Below. The Freeman Feeling Beautiful clearing Sweet Tea and Lemon Peel Off Clay Face Mask. The L'Oreal one is just a clay face mask. This one is a peel-off clay face mask. I got it because it says it instantly removes impurities in the skin and it tones for radiant skin. Toning is something I was thinking of getting into. It smells okay. It still kind of just smells like clay. And I liked the ingredients in this one as well. Like from the other face masks that I was looking at, it has a couple of those things in there where you don't really know what it is, like polyvinyl alcohol. I don't really know what that is. I mean, it's an alcohol of some sort, but I mean, is it acid? But pretty quickly into the ingredients list, it gets into things like chamomile, flower oil. It's a kind of flower that I can't pronounce, but it's flower oil, licorice root extract, things like that. Things where you can read it and know what it is. And I like ingredient lists like that, where I don't have to look up all the products and make sure that they're not doing anything crazy to my skin. My last two products are ones that are kind of special for me, kind of different, things that I've never used before. Things that I couldn't get, that I've never used before, that I wanted to get, was an eye cream for correcting darkness and tightening. I don't have too much darkness under my eye. It's like really only like right under my eyelash line. It's sort of like a shadow of my eyelashes, what I thought it was at first, but then I realized it was kind of darkness. And then I don't really have intense wrinkles under my eyes, but I do have like this one super strong bag, and I wanted to see if I could do anything about her. So I wanted an eye cream, and I wanted a serum with vitamin C and something that starts with R. Some like those kinds of things in it to kind of even my skin tone. If you just look on the side of my face, you can see a lot of unevenness, hyperpigmentation, acne scarring, things like that. So I just wanted a serum to try and correct that. I did see serums. I saw the main ones that actually the only ones that I saw, so therefore the main one I was interested in by default were by Inno7 and I think it's Vitamin Shop. The Vitamin Shop, it had like a vitamin C and vitamin E serum, and it was $27. And then the Inno7 serums were like $20 to $40, and I was just not looking to spend that much on one little bitty bottle of product, so serums it just didn't happen. And then eye cream, I saw a lot of eye cream, face cream, night cream, moisturizer, all of that. I saw a lot of hydrating products. Now for my skin on my body, hydrate me all day long. But for my skin on my face, I really don't feel like I need too much hydration. It doesn't ever seem dry to me. It just, I mean, it functions. I don't need to be like a wet baby when I'm walking around. So a lot of products that I saw were hydrating. None of them did what I wanted them to do. None of them had the products in that I wanted to have in them. They were just hydrating. And I'm like, I could just use lotion or shea butter for that. I don't see the need to buy your $13 face cream when it's not doing anything that a normal lotion wouldn't do. So that's why I didn't get an eye cream or a serum or a face cream. But I did get these two products that are kind of new for me. They are also by Formula 10 from Ulta. I wanted to try a new brand, but this one is just too cheap, and I know it works. I just couldn't do it. Their face up works for me, so I wanted to try some of their other products. These were a buy one, get one 50% off, but I'll just go ahead and say the prices that they were without that sale. The sunscreen was $6.99, so basically $7, and then the mark fader was $7.99, so basically $8. They're pretty cheap, especially when compared to other things in their line that does those kinds of things. So I've been vlogging and talking for a long while. Let's get into some first reactions on some of these products. So I have wet my face with warm water, and we're going to be starting with the best face forward we're going to be starting with the best face forward daily cleanser by Formula 10. Someone please tell me the name of this brand. Oh, I've been like smelling it, like, oh, this smells good, but it still has a seal on it. I haven't even opened it yet. We ain't even really smelled it. Ooh, yeah. I can tell this is a formula I've never used before because it looks like this is pink. The cleanser, it wasn't foaming. The cleanser I was using before was white. I should this just to be sure. But it seems like this one's going to be pink, which is cool. So I can tell this one's different. Oh yeah, this is definitely different. It's not pink, it's just sort of gelatinous. Like it's, you know, clear gel. The one I was using before was a white, creamy sort of substance. Kind of looked like custard. Oh, it smells different too. Which one smells? They both smell good, but oh, this one smells like tropical stuff. Like I'm getting beach from this scent, like mango or something. I have to see what the scent of this is. Good. Ooh, ooh, it's good. Living for the scent. Living for the lather. I like to leave face soaps on for a minute. I always gotta get in my eyebrows because I do get like breakouts in my eyebrows. I like to leave face soaps on for a minute and just kind of let them marinate and do their thing. So while they do, I'm going to be doing my lip scrub. But I just want to see. I feel like the scent of this is going to be passion fruit, which is kind of... I smell passion fruit. This just smells really good and like fruity, so... It might be passion fruit, might be something else. It smells tropical to me. It's pink! It's like a bright turquoise color. I don't know how much I need. We're gonna start with that much, and I don't know if it's an exfoliator or just like a lip mask. I don't know what this is. Ooh. Ugh. It smells good too. Does it? No, it doesn't. I was just smelling my face. It smells like it smells like wax. Maybe it is wax. It smells like wax, like an unscented candle. Is this lip gloss? I don't think it's either now. This is lip treatment. Maybe it is like a lip balm. What's the lip balm? I really like it. She tastes good though. I think this is a lip gloss. Which kind of makes me sad because I'm about to rinse it off with my face, but it's just, I mean, I feel like it gives a bit of a pink tint, maybe not, but I feel like it does. It applies like wax, kind of like a thin wax. Like it's not impossible to get around, but it's kind of thicker than like Vaseline or anything. It's not sticky. You can see it's not sticky. A little goes a long way. Like I didn't need as much as I originally gave myself. It's really hydrating, it's really nice, but I can tell there's something on my lips. Like, this doesn't feel like what my lips normally feel like. So I'm not too keen on that. I feel like my face is starting to dry, so I'm going to go ahead and rinse her off, and then we're going to try out the new mask, Peel Off Clay. I'm excited about that. But I'm going to rinse this off, and then we're going to put on the clay. The formula is very runny, which I didn't expect it to be quite so runny. Smells like clay. Ooh, it's kind of thick. Look at that. See how it like kind of holds? That's how thick it is. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me just put this on. Oh goodness, I need a lot more than I originally bargained for. Forget this is a mask and not a cleanser. I got the Formula 10.0.06. Formula 10.0.6 Picture Perfect Day Daily Moisturizer with SPF 15 Broadband Sunscreen. It has guava and vitamin C, the blessed vitamin C I was looking for, so maybe this will kind of help me out. It's like this, and it's in a yellow box. This is different for me because it has sunscreen in it. I really wanted a moisturizer with sunscreen in it. I've never really cared for sunscreen, never really put in the effort to put sunscreen in my face. I don't know if you can tell, but I have a fair bit of melanin, some natural sunscreen built in, but I have heard the dangers of going without sunscreen even if you're dark skinned, so I wanted to try implementing sunscreen into my routine because I don't know if these are acne scars or hyperpigmentation, or they could be sunspots, so I'm trying out sunscreen. And the next product, also from Formula 10, is the On Your Own Mark Blemish Mark Fader with bilberry and lemon. Lemon is good for fading blemishes. I saw it a lot as an at-home remedy, but the thing about that is putting just straight up lemon on your face or skin isn't always the healthiest thing in the world. Like, lemon is very acidic, and it's just not meant to go on your skin all the time, so a product that incorporates lemon but sort of balances it out is often a bit better for the skin than just straight up lemon, which is why I wanted this. It's in a nice sort of berry red, burgundy sort of box color. and it's a roll-on sort of thing that is just supposed to correct your dark spots and blemishes over time. It smells like clay, but it also somehow manages to smell good. I don't know. This might not peel so nicely, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. So while she dries, I'm just gonna try out the body scrub just really quickly on like a patch of my arm just to see how I feel about it. Just straight out the gate. Actually, I'm gonna do it on my leg. Just straight out the gate. Let me go rinse my hands first though. So I have a damp cloth here, first and foremost, to just, oh gosh, it's cold, to just kind of dampen the skin. Can squeeze some water out actually. Okay. Ooh, she's rough. It's a very strong exfoliator. Like, you don't have to rub it for very long to get some exfoliation going on. It's very strong. Oh, it kind of hurts. Okay. My legs are sort of sensitive, and this kind of hurts. I can't really smell it from this far away, but I'm gonna, like, do some gymnastic type stretching and sort of try and feel my leg when this is all done and said with. When this is all said and done with. But I'm gonna exfoliate kind of my foot area, because feet tend to get crusty, This doesn't hurt. So my leg where I exfoliated feels smooth, but not any smoother, I don't think, than my leg where I didn't exfoliate. It feels different, but not smoother. Ooh, it does smell good. I do smell like this stuff, which is great. Like, if I can get out of the shower and smell magical, I'm here for it. Like, yeah, this leg smells like a leg. This leg smells like tropical fun. I made a mistake going on Twitter while I waited for this to dry more, and almost left the whole thing away. Also, my natural light is leaving me. The sun has decided she's gonna set, and I'm like, sweetie, I'm not done with you. But we're gonna try and get this mask off some kind of way. But you can see the net lines from the window. What a cute look. Okay. Can't laugh right now. Okay. Oh. See, this is my hair, so this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun area. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I know where my hairs are, which is kind of all over my face. But this is peeling so nicely. I didn't think that this would peel any kind of successful because the layer was so thin, but look at that. Look at that peel. I'm gonna try and get my whole face in one peel, but it's gonna break. I know it's gonna break. We're not at that level of expertise yet.
This looks so terrible. Why won't my camera focus better? This is feeling so nicely. I'm surprised. Yes. Then I'm gonna feel. Imagine I'm Caucasian and I'm just like taking my skin off. Like, does this not look like a white person's skin? Alright. 8 minutes and 50 seconds later, we are pretty much face mask free. Let me go and clean off the rest of my face and we can get a good look at this peel.
Okay, so first of all, we gotta lay out our face peel. We gotta see our Caucasian face. While both sides of this mask look really interesting, this is the side that was most under my face. And I just want to show you the whole mask. Let me get it into the light. Cluster of hairs that, got torn out of my face. And, like, as you can see, the mask has sort of gone into the texture of my skin. Like, you can see, I don't know if that's skin texture, but there's a definite texture on the mask. Towards the nose area, we have more hairs and blackheads that have come out. There's nothing much really except for hair here and there, and like the cheek portion. Maybe some like little impurities, but nothing major. And I have a hard time telling, here's more hairs, which part of the mask is the front and which part is the back, because if we flip it over and look at the other side, first of all, it's very textured, which is just crazy. And second of all, if you look at the texture, it looks like little hairs, like that and that and that are hairs, But then there's like hair indentations in it, kind of, which I'm curious about. I would definitely say that this whole product is water resistant because after rinsing my face, it's still on, but this mask just rinsed off with warm water, and after using it, I would say my face looks brighter a bit after one use. It looks brighter. Actually, a good portion of my face is smoother. It's kind of only under my eyes it's not smoother, and that's actually where I didn't put the mask. So yeah, it made my face smoother and brighter. We are now going to move on to using the spot treatment. Just rolling it over your skin does nothing but spread it out. What you want to do to get the product out is just kind of like press and like squeeze the bottle. So I'm gonna actually take that off my hand because I don't need that on my hand. I'm gonna actually get my mirror so I can see the parts of my face that need correction. Situation. Pretty far. People argue that you do, but I'm gonna go with no. I love the way that the bottles are shaped with this brand. They just kind of like get the job done. There's not a lot of extra space or extra nonsense, and I like the all white and just this font. I just like the packaging here. It's nothing special, but I do like it. This doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't smell like super strong berry stuff, you know, like the face lotion. I don't know how much of this to use. Just got a little dollop right now. And I'm mostly just testing to see if this leaves a cast on my face and turns me purple. Because again, it is about to be nighttime. I don't need sunscreen right now. Ooh, okay. It does smell good. Okay. I'm not noticing a cast. It doesn't look like it turned me purple. My face is itchy, though, which is not good. We're gonna see if the itchiness fades. I think since I've only done one use of all of these things, if I were to pick a fave, it would either be my new passion fruit face soap, or honestly this lip thing. I will be checking in with you guys in a month to show how these products have worked for me throughout the month, and if I've seen any big changes in my skin, and if I think a skincare routine like this is, you know, worth the time, worth the energy, worth the effort. But like I said, I'll be using the mask, a mask of some kind at least, and the exfoliating body scrub. Once a week, I will be using either apricot scrub or coffee scrub if I manage to switch to that. 2 or 3 times a week to exfoliate my face. And then the daily cleanser, the dark spot corrector, and the moisturizer every day. I'll also be using either coconut oil or shea butter every day on my face. And I am still on the hunt for some witch hazel. So thank you so much for watching this video. And we'll see all of y'all next time, which is I'll be updating you on how my skincare routine has gone. And until then, toodaloo.